ring.
Yeah, the trunk of the second car was open. There was a guy there in a chicken mask getting in the car and leaving.
What? Okay, we need to. I'm doing a weather check on Andy. Please keep an eye on that vehicle.
Back there. Yeah, we need you to return.
Lost?
Go back.
Andy, are you okay?
Ready in the gas already.
Where are you? Where are you?
If you need a break, do so.
No,
but
no.
As soon as you can, return to that area.
She's swimming to the lighthouse. It's Richard. She said she couldn't talk. She's in trouble.
Get in.
Anybody else around? There's
some context.
Andy said a stalker for about 2.5 years who's attacked her multiple times. It's going to be the chicken man in the chicken mask. And she's also had some really unfortunate relations with Norman Bones. And now, I assume both her and the chicken man are swimming to the lighthouse to do some really fucked up shit. And she might die. And it gets real supernatural. So if you don't want to be involved, I don't blame you.
My wife is an Amazonian Greek Egyptian goddess. She's like Calypso.
God damn it. I don't know who to call.
Did she say anything of importance?
Upset. And I asked, she said, I can't talk right now. She was crying. I said, where are you? She said, I'm swimming to the lighthouse, and hung up.
Alright, refueling now.
Now, when you say that...
Oh, I would have stayed if I knew that from the get-go.
Yeah, no. At the very least, thanks for providing the detail.
I've got a clear picture of the type of car that I can share.
Yep, sure. Approximately how long do you think it would take for them to get from there to the lighthouse?
If he's in a car, less than a few minutes.
I'll put the picture in the report channel.
Oh, damn it, Storm's not picking up either.
This air patrol thing is really working out, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, I agree. I love air patrol.
No one's picking up. Storm, I assume.
Yeah.
Storm!
Yeah?
Where's Andy?
She left.
I mean, who'd you leave with?
Both pictures are in the report channel.
Balto, is that you? No, you're not Balto. Balto, where's Andy?
She's at the lighthouse. She's leaving snacks for Noxie. That's why I'm waiting.
Andy! Andy!
She always does that.
Andy! Are you in there?
Getting kind of foggy.
Andy!
What is happening?
Well, she was here, now she's not.
Yeah, she walked around the edge. She didn't go inside.
Are you 100% sure?
Hey, wait.
Maybe 23 at the lighthouse?
What does he typically use?
Oh,
the
it's that
fuck?
fucker again.
On
This
the
bitch.
hill, there's a bunch of BBMC and there's a chicken man and shit's on fire.
BBMC are helping Andy.
I see Andy
They were
Mindle.
just at the hospital because somebody got attacked.
I think the BBMC are our friends here, up on the hill to the south. There's a vehicle with red headlights. I saw a chicken mask.
It says
Yeah, Chicken
direct
Man.
south.
Chicken Man is just standing there in the fire. Andy is in front of him.
Honey, can I just get clarification? The chicken man cannot be killed, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so the
Ah,
only
the chicken
thing
man's
we can do
Andy.
here is to run. Is that correct?
Okay, well then we leave Landy behind.
No, I mean, she's coming with us.
Yes, yes.
He's holding some kind of tool.
I think one of the BBMC just died.
He's holding a hammer. Her. Giving her
Where's Andy?
Andy!
Do this. I didn't do this, Dark. Don't do anything. Don't do anything, Dark. If you've ever trusted me, just listen
Got
to
in
me
his
now.
car?
Don't do anything.
Yeah, let's go.
I will get in the car after you get in the car. Just don't say anything.
Car's leaving.
What do we do with Chicken Man?
Okay.
Go ahead and follow it.
Vehicle is continuing westbound in Catfish View.
Andy, what happened? It's okay. You're okay.
Crossing on the freeway,
It's
PCB.
It's never gonna stop. It's
Checking
never
under the
gonna
freeway.
stop. It's never gonna stop. I'm not the one who stabbed them. I didn't do that.
Got stabbed.
I didn't do that to them.
Reversing, still under the
I
freeway.
promised you I didn't do that to them.
I think he went continued east.
Oh, yeah.
He's like back towards us.
Affirm.
Andy, we need to get into the car, okay?
Lost visual east.
Back up?
Andy, get into the vehicle.
We lost him, he's gone.
Andy, it's okay.
You guys need backup for you're
I
done?
know, I know.
Okay, it's okay.
I think we'll be Ocean King for now.
Did you make you do something you didn't want to do?
No, I didn't do that to them. I didn't do that to them, Dark. I promise I didn't do that to them.
Okay. Andy, we trust you, okay? But for your safety, just get into the car. We'll talk about this, okay? Don't apologize. Don't apologize.
You good here, Rhodes?
Yeah, we're clearing out of the area. You're clear to leave as well.
All right, Andy, just go ahead and collect your thoughts, all right? Just take a breather.
No, but would you be able to pick me up from Grapeseed and take me to the hospital?
Wait, what? How'd you end up in Grapeseed?
We're driving.
Yeah.
Andy, can you tell me who the BBMC with you were?
There were a lot
Give me a
of
few
them.
minutes, so Doc. I'm just finishing this sweep.
Boy,
Shut
can you
up after.
give me a name? Someone I can contact.
I don't want them to get in trouble.
They're not going to get in trouble. They're not, I promise.
Andy, listen, I saw countless people with Class 2 guns. I saw stuff that none of that matters to me. I'm not sitting here trying to pursue charges on people, and neither is Richard. We just want to figure out what's going on. Whenever you're ready, just go ahead and come on out, all right? Okay. I get it. You're not ready.
Andy, I just want to make sure that that person's okay.
There are two of them. There are two of them.
Who? The chicken?
No,
Okay. All right.
they got stabbed.
2 people got stabbed?
I guess so. I don't know how he never moved, but they went down.
You say he never moved. Are you referring to the chicken man?
Yeah.
Edbert's calling me. I think I should
That
pick
was
this
him.
up, Richard?
Yes, you should. Please make sure he's okay and tell him I'm okay.
Edbert, are you okay? Okay. I've got... Okay. Hey, both of you guys get in the car. Get in the car, both of you.
Come on, Andy, you're okay.
Oh,
She's already out. We're fairly far from where that happened, but
But we're moving.
so
Don't worry about it.
you got stabbed. Are you both okay? Okay. All right. Consider it done.
You good then? You don't need us?
All right.
Yeah, you're okay. Thank you.
Okay. So he said.
Yeah, I got one last time. Let's check roads and then I'm calling it off.
He said
Trini, are you
he's
guys
fine.
okay? I'm okay. Are you guys okay? Are you okay?
Did we just save Andy's life?
Okay, well, I'm with roads and dark. I'm fine. Please just stay away from there. He said that if I came alone, that you guys would be left alone. I had to. You guys have jumped at the drop of a hat so many times for me, and you're not even my group. Yes,
I
and
took
that's
some
what
more
I
pictures
do.
as we were flying over the scene. I can also send those to you.
Yeah, if you could.
I know. Are you guys okay though? Please. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to all of you. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have got you guys involved in the first place. And you and Ed are okay? You're both okay? He handed me the knife and said you can thank me later. I'm so sorry. You guys know I didn't do that, right? You know I would never ever do that. Ever. I shouldn't. Yeah, it is for real, Junior. know. I'm just trying to be there for you guys too. I'm sorry it didn't work. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are okay though. Okay, and you're all together, you're not alone. You're gonna go to the Billy or something. Okay. Alright. I know I can, I know I can. I just want to be the one protecting you guys for once. So sorry. Thank you guys. Thank you. Okay, I'll call you guys in a little bit. I'll come explain. Alright.
So what happened, Andy?
I got a phone call when I went to feed the birds, and it was the chicken man. I don't remember what he said. He just uses this animatronic voice thing. It says random shit. But then I knew he was around and he was coming for me. And so I called Edbert, because I don't have very many people awake during these hours, and I booked it down to the Billabong because I was in a shitty car. When I got there, we all piled into one vehicle, and then eventually more met up with us, but we raced to the lighthouse because Norman is supposed to fucking keep this fucker away from me. And the chicken man can't cross there, but I guess he figured out that Tom, one of my members, was awake, and went and found him instead, and bashed his head in with a hammer and cut his finger off. And now Tom is in the ICU. And then I was texting with the chicken man. He said if I came alone, the rest of them would be safe, so I went alone. And when I met him, he gave me a skull and like this really big human bone and then a hammer and pointed at the lighthouse. And so I went out there and I put them down there because I don't know what else he wanted me to do with them. And then I came back and I saw the fires, and then all of BBMC was there, and I told them to go away because if they didn't, they would probably get hurt. And I kept talking shit, and the two biggest shit talkers got hurt. And then you guys were there.
Andy, you said on the phone, I'm sorry it didn't work. What did you mean?
Just me going alone to avoid the rest of them getting hurt, since they got hurt anyway.
You know of anyone else who's been followed and tortured?
He
by the
follows
chicken
some other
man?
people, but they're always people that he found out about through me. It always leads back, and I keep asking him what it is about me that makes him so fucking obsessed, and I don't have an answer. I don't know. I have no idea. He's been doing this for years at this point. I don't know what else there is I can do, and I'm scared that what he just made me do is gonna make it so that the lighthouse isn't safe anymore.
So, okay, I'm trying to wrap my head around everything here. I recall your deal with Norman being he would ensure your safety from the chicken man.
Yes. Norman once went as far as to say that if the chicken man killed me, he would make sure I got back. That's why I thought I could meet him alone and maybe it would be okay. But the chicken man's been taking liberties with Norman. He's pushing his buttons. Norman keeps saying he's gonna kill him, but he hasn't done it yet.
And so when we got there, we saw the bones, we saw the hammer, and the chicken man didn't indicate what any of that was for, what to do, nothing.
No. Prior, and there was Cody and that girl Storm out there. I thought he was wanting me to hurt them, but they were gone when I got. So.
Okay.
Fucking asshole.
And Storm was there. Also told us that, you know, in your day-to-day that you go there to feed the crow.
Because Noxie's supposed to keep me safe from the chicken man, but she's been tired and exhausted and not looking so good lately.
I'm not quite sure what we can do.
Did he say when he gave you the knife?
You'll thank me later.
Question.
Did he say anything while you were all there?
Not when I ran up and the BBMC were there.
This might sound. Has he ever hurt you really, really bad? But was that the worst of it?
No.
Thus far, okay.
Didn't he chop off
What?
one of your fingers, Andy?
It's cut off 2 of my fingers. And that's whenever I've called the police. And he cut them off and said, don't do that again.
I'm trying to figure out. Outside of wanting to essentially torture, what application from anyone
I've asked him
recently?
what he wants, and he just says death. He's like Norman, but not the same. When I talked to Norman about him, he said death comes in many forms, and Chicken Man is one of them.
You leave this skull and stuff at the lighthouse?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. If you can figure out who that is.
Hey. Richard,
Yeah.
just do me a favor and stay in the car.
Hey,
Yeah, what's up?
can you do me a massive favor?
Short?
Can you go to the lighthouse for me?
Yeah, go to the lighthouse?
Yeah, on the lighthouse, in front of the door, there's gonna be some bones or a skull or something.
Hmm.
I need to take a photograph and then take those back to the lab and see if you can get some kind of identification.
Okay, I can do that after I'm done with this chase. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. No problem. Bye-bye.
Wait, Brandy's gonna see if she can figure out who that might be.
I'm trying to figure out why he would give you a skull, bones, and a hammer. Doesn't he typically use a hammer?
Yeah, he does. I think he just wants to fuck with Norman.
Wait, do you think he took one of those skulls from the lighthouse?
Oh god, I hope not. He wouldn't cross there earlier though, but I guess he could have been pretending.
Give me 1 second, I'm getting a phone call. What's up, Vale? I was in the middle of something that was time sensitive, and the red engine light came on despite only having the car for 2 hours, so maybe it wasn't repaired before. So I had to swap out to something else, at least temporarily. I'll grab it. Yeah, just grab the other because I do intend on eventually grabbing. Yes, very. At least an A+. At least an A+, yeah. All right, bye. Wait a minute. Alright, it's not very often you run into a dub, so... The last person I recall owning one was Leo Shaw.
And you did the chicken man mention anything about a bone knife?
No, not that shit. Again.
What do you mean
about a
again?
bone knife. I've just heard about it and it's confusing and it's just... I'm gonna be honest, I'm dealing with so much of this stuff that is like so far off my radar. I don't know how much more my brain can handle of trying to process everything.
What does Richard want from you?
I literally don't know. I really wish I did. It's been 2.5 years. I have no idea. I really wish I did. When Norman said he was going to kill him, I asked Norman if he would find out why me before doing so, if he has a chance to. And then Norman said yes, and of course, Norman being Norman, I was like, okay, well, are you going to tell me what he says if you do get him to tell you? And he says possibly, depends on the answer, because he's Norman.
You know, at this point, Norman has seemingly promised you the world and has fallen short every time.
And he's angry. He's really fucking angry.
Him being angry has yet to do anything in your benefit. At least from my perspective. I could be wrong,
True,
and you
but
may
it
be
also
privy to...
hasn't done anything against me. I mean, Chicken Man's been doing this long before Norman showed up.
Yeah, true.
Yes, way before.
The original Norman Bones.
Oh, no, not him.
I have a couple theories about who these bones might belong to. One of them, I'm thinking it's one of Norman's targets that Richard has decided to take out before Norman can get a chance to piss him off.
Who would that be?
Who? God knows. Who else Norman wants dead? The other, it might be a little strange. What about if they're literally Norman's bones? Norman's dead. He doesn't
How
look
did
like
Norman die? He got shot, right?
a firing squad.
Hey, then what's the reference to the hammer?
I asked Norman about him killing him, and he said the last people who made bad on a deal, I killed their daughter and I took their brother. Mr. Fritz and I had an agreement, and he outright denied it and lied to my face. He'll get what's coming.
Mr. Fritz? Who's Mr. Fritz?
Chicken man.
Okay, alright, sorry.
He just texted me and said Norman is not your friend.
Okay, but that doesn't paint him in a better light. Why even bother mentioning that?
I said, I know Norman doesn't have friends, but you're not my friend either.
Seemingly, the only thing that Norman can provide for you is a place to go to for temporary safety. Right? Because you said Chicken Man would not go to the lighthouse.
Yeah.
You ever brought him to the slaughterhouse?
Yep. And the chicken
Nothing.
factory. And we dressed up as foxes. Everything you could possibly think of, we've tried. I mean, feel free.
You know it took every fiber of my being not to ram his vehicle into the ocean, right?
Oh, you should have. We've done that before, too. I've even tried to steal that car.
It took every fiber of my being to not just...
I wouldn't have blamed you.
So confused. Give me a second, I got a text. Oh man, I don't want to... I don't want to... Okay, maybe this will put a smile on everyone's face. To describe Edbert Ropeburn. Yesterday he texted me saying, Dark can never keep our love apart. 3 hours ago, he said, I'd suck the lint out of your belly button. And less than a minute ago, he said, please look after her, Rhodes, and if you need help, tell me. Thank you, by the way.
I
Quite
fucking
a
hate
tone
it.
change. Very large tone change.
Oh, Flop.
Hey, what's up, Ben? How you doing?
Did we pick you up?
You know, Flops had fingers taken from him, too.
Yeah, that's fine. Who's we?
Okay.
Just, where are you?
I'm off duty. Do you need me to sign on duty? I'll sign on duty.
No, just where
Oh.
are you right now?
San Vitus Boulevard and Spanish. Is everything okay?
in Spanish. Yeah, just stay where you are, right?
All right. Am I in trouble?
No, you're not in
Need
trouble. You might
3
be in
minutes.
danger, though.
Okay. Okay. Come to the, so on the corner of San Vitus and Spanish, there's the little parking garage there.
Yeah, the
I'm parking my
parking
car. Yeah, I'm parked inside the parking garage. I'll meet you just at the front.
Good. See you soon.
All right. I'll talk to you. Bye-bye.
Oh my god.
Which garage?
You know, on St. Vitus in Spanish, there's the little red garage that like has a ramp that goes up to the next
Yeah.
road. Yeah.
Where LSD used to reside?
Is that where that
The
is?
dolls?
Oh yeah, I remember. There's some cars get stolen from there.
Yeah.
I I wrote a warrant for Edbert Roper yesterday that included 3 counts of disturbing the peace because he was getting on the megaphone at every PD and screaming about how he wants to make love to you, so... Hey, Brandy.
It's not at all so
Why aren't you guys collecting the lighthouse bones?
Because we are with the victim of that situation, apparently.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll just do it and I'll just yell, I don't want none of your spooky shit.
That's a good idea, Brandy. Just
Okay.
don't go in the lighthouse at all, okay?
Okay.
And bring someone with you.
I've got Espanoodle with me.
Like, tell him not to go into the lighthouse either.
Okay. He says don't go into the lighthouse. What if we throw a flashbang in there?
Brandy, don't do anything stupid.
Nobody will come out then. It's a tack, Bishop.
Brandy.
Did you see that, Espinosa?
He will.
Okay. Don't
He's not
worry
the
about it.
type.
I thought I saw
He
somebody in
was.
the middle of that. I thought I saw somebody standing in the middle in front of the flag, and then now they're gone.
Please be careful.
It's spooky.
Just do it. Get this stuff quickly and get out of there, please.
The gate's locked.
You might have to swim around if you don't have keys.
Okay, we don't have.
Hold on, let me call
swim.
Storm, and if she's there, she'll come open it, okay?
Okay.
Right, back. Wait. Brandy and Espinosa are going to get the thing now. Get in the car.
Hello.
Hey.
Hold on. Quiet for a second.
that's-
He's calling me.
Please be patient. I will gladly help.
What was that?
That would be the chicken man.
So you guys got like headstones picked out anywhere? Are there any good graveyards I should like sign up for just in
Don't be
case?
I'm friends with someone that works at a graveyard.
Stop it.
What?
What does that mean?
Okay,
What
how
does
much
that
do they
phone
go
call mean?
for? How much does like a plot go for?
I could call him and
Like,
ask.
like a really
Hey!
big headstone.
What?
Folks,
What?
shut up back there. You ain't talking silly
Furthermore,
like
listen,
that.
I have standards. I'm not being buried at the grave next to the Mandem block. Fuck them.
Yeah, I guess that's
Maybe, hold on, maybe. I like the idea of haunting people I hate.
true. I'm dead.
No, you're not. You're alive.
I'm gonna be.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to know the terms of which the chicken man will be my friend that he's now told me?
Yeah. What are they?
Oh, you know, he just wants me to kill literal death. That's all. So he can have his job. That's all he
Norman?
wants.
What? He wants you to
Yeah.
kill Norman?
Yeah, I could just go kill
Whoa,
Norman.
whoa. Let's slow down a minute here, Andy. I know this is a lot. I know this is...
Just a fucking tiny blonde woman, and apparently I can just go fucking kill Norman. I can just go kill death. That's something I'm mentally and physically equipped to do. I totally know where I would start with that, even if I accepted. I'm sure that would be great. And then instead of people having
Andy.
deals that they could totally beat out of, they could just do what the guy who runs around with a hammer and fucks you up with a really cool car, and that could be death for the rest of eternity. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna fucking die.
So,
Those were all
Good morning.
valid points.
this is,
Hey.
okay.
We unintentionally stumbled upon Andy dealing with the chicken.
Okay. Well, that explains,
Woohoo!
that explains a lot. Okay.
Andy, I need you to do something, but only if you want to.
Okay, sure.
Actually, you
Sure,
know what? I'm
what
not
is
going to
it?
ask you anything right now. No, I'm not even going to ask you anything.
Just ask me. That's fine. Ooh, am I good? Ooh. I'm totally gonna get out of this
Andy,
line.
you're going to be fine, darling.
Oh,
Why
we
is
gotta
that
go.
dirty, Bravo, up there?
That's there.
God damn it, Brandy.
Brandy.
There was just a
Oh,
30
boy.
Bravo up at the lighthouse.
Oh, hey, Dark.
What
She had
happened?
someone with her, right?
We jumped
Why are you
off-
laughing?
We-
Why are you
It
laughing?
looks like I can't go get the bones now. I gotta go take Espinosa to the hospital.
Oh, for God's sake, what did he do?
We jumped off of the edge, and I think I landed on top of him.
You jumped off
And-
the cliff and then he landed,
Yes.
hit rocks. Okay.
Yes, we did.
Okay,
I'm sorry, I can't grab the bones.
it's okay. I'll go grab the
Yeah.
bones.
Okay, bring somebody with you.
The bones?
Okay, thank you,
Okay,
Randy.
bye. Okay,
Right,
bye.
Espinosa's
Not
just
Norman.
an idiot. He's fine. It was just them falling off the cliff. They just can't get the bones anymore. So I'll run over to the lighthouse. And I'll grab them and I'll run back.
Okay.
Okay, Rob. You've had some run-ins with the chicken man too, right?
Oh, yeah, no, him and I go way back. We're great friends.
Have you considered telling him to not chase Andy?
Well, you see, in the famous words of Don't Be a Hero, when I say we're friends, I mean that in a sarcastic way, because I think he
Oh.
wants me dead too.
Oh.
Yeah. So, where does that land what's happening right now? I don't know. Because I didn't think the Chicken Man and Norman were buddies.
And no.
They're not.
Okay, well then I need an explanation as to what the hell is going on.
Hear me out.
Oh, good.
If
It's
they're
foggy.
really not friends, we might be able to use that.
Ooh, the chicken man and Norman.
You ever seen that Godzilla movie? One of the recent ones. And there's like Godzilla, and then there's like King Kong, or no, it's not. It's like the other big creatures. And then the guy says, "No, just let them fight." You know that? You seen that?
It's gonna be like Freddy versus Jason.
Andy, could you ask Richard how
I did.
the answer?
He called and said,
Espinosa, are you okay?
pretty much, don't worry, I'll be happy to help you.
Okay.
Still. Alright, I'll be quick.
Oh my god.
Please be careful. Jesus.
Where's Storm?
In the house.
I got him.
Why is this thing ever even locked? No one comes here because they want to.
See, I have to though, because Chicken Man won't go there.
Has he ever avoided anywhere else?
No, that's
Nope.
that is the only lead I've ever had in 2+ years of dealing with him. That he will not cross that bridge fully. He will not go past that
It's
threshold.
the bridge he won't cross?
He'll go like halfway across it, but he
Hello?
won't pass the end of it.
Hey, Storm.
On Norman's side.
You know how we came by earlier and I went down the stairs and then I went to the lighthouse?
Uh-huh.
Did anybody else go after me?
Roads.
Me and
Yes.
Balto.
And that was
Balto
it.
went too.
Yes.
Yeah, Bolto was there, but he was already going to the lighthouse to leave flowers or something. But other than that, no, it was just you, Bolto, and Rhodes.
I'll wait for the phone call.
Nobody. Did you go over at all?
Nope.
Nobody else after us.
Nope. It's okay.
Why is there a knife in the glove box?
I'm just sick.
I think it's probably the one he handed me.
Thank you. And this whole whatever the hell is going on, I just
Did you
I just
put
want
that
it all
there?
over with.
I did. I put it there.
Oh, thank God.
Sorry, say that again, Storm.
I said in
Panic
this
was
whole
setting
Norman and the Highwayman and the Chicken Man, I just want it all over with. It's just
Big chill.
that's what
I,
my
um,
happiness back, Doc.
Well, if I can do anything, just I'll tell you to keep your schedule open on November 2nd, okay?
November 2nd. Why?
You'll see.
Oh.
I'll talk to you later, so.
Oh, okay, bye.
Wait, I got this. I feel like when we were over there earlier, there was something on the ground by this stuff. By the skull and the bone and the hammer. There was something on the ground, and now it's not there. I was not picking up, so I don't know whether... Did you pick
Was it by
anything
the
up?
lighthouse?
Yeah, it was right by the lighthouse.
Okay, it was probably a feather, but I don't know. You ever see the black feathers?
Yes.
Okay, it was probably a black feather. I
But
see
it
them
was placed
sometimes
right
by the
next to
lighthouse.
the skull and everything like that.
Yeah, that's been there for a while.
Are you sure?
I'm 1000% positive.
Wait, so it's just gone.
Because
It
it's
was-
when you go up the stairs and then there's skull to the left and then there's black feather and like broken pieces of wood.
I couldn't tell what it was. It's just like... I could just tell something was dropped on the ground.
Who just opened that?
And what?
Open what? The gate?
Yes.
Not me.
Was it
Okay.
me?
I heard that. What?
Well, it opened. No, that was me. I just locked it and just unlocked it, but it just opened again.
Not me.
No one
Good.
touched the gate.
We should go to the lab. Figure out whose bones these are.
What kind of bone is it?
If those are Norman's bones, I'm gonna be freaked the fuck out.
They look human.
Okay.
Mission row.
It's probably a good time for me to clock on duty anyway. So, to give some context to this bridge, in fact, unironically, it was probably one of the first times, if not the first time, that Indy and I linked back up after a while. It was at the lighthouse. And the Chicken Man stayed across the way.
Flop, hold on, Flop. You're sounding a little under the weather. Here, check the glove box. I got something for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's some tea, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate it. I can really use this. So, essentially, off of Grapeseed Ave, right there, there's just that little cutoff in the dirt that sits directly across from the lighthouse. And he just sat there and stared at us the whole time.
Who did?
The Chicken Man that one time. It was you
Oh,
and
yeah, right. Sorry.
I think
was there.
Jesse. Yeah.
Jesse
And
Stanley.
And Stanley being dumb.
Okay, yeah. Stanley started thinking that he could like call Noxie down and got out a megaphone and started making bird noises through it and flapping, and then Noxie fucking marked him. He's afraid that he might have said something offensive in crow language without realizing it.
Has Noxie ever attacked the chicken man?
Yeah, I believe so. She's brought me bloody white feathers after encounters with him before.
Feathers?
Yeah, I assume from his...
Yeah. Is Noxie the first person to actually face the chicken man? Like, actually? Or... Because I don't know of another time in the past where someone's actually tried to stand against the chicken man.
Andy,
Put in gas before we head.
when was the first time you ever met the chicken man?
Do you remember the Andy that would walk funny and drive a scooter?
Yeah.
It was really nice to everyone. Way back then.
But what? Tell me everything you can remember about meeting him.
I mean, there was a time where I wrote like a 7-page report on a bunch of interactions with him, but I ended up stopping because there were too many and cops stopped believing me.
Yeah, but the first one.
Very first time.
I don't know if I can remember the very first time.
Stay in the car, guys. Whose phone is that?
Not mine.
Whose
Not mine.
phone?
What?
Not it.
Oh, yours? What?
There's no.
What?
We're leaving. We're leaving.
Uh.
What do you mean, what?
No, not what at you. What at how the fuck? Whose phone is that? What? Is that anyone's? Is there someone in the trunk?
Don't know.
You sure that's none of your phones?
I'm
No,
positive.
Not mine.
My phone's on
Mine's on
silent.
silent.
Mine's silent too. Be careful.
Here.
Oh, I don't like that. I really don't like that.
Roach, pull forward. Rock, get. It's fucking empty.
Right. Then whose fucking phone is that? We're hopping.
I don't think we're alone.
Richard, we're gonna have to.
Oh, I do remember the first time.
You do?
We're gonna have to delay the lab.
Yeah, I do.
Well, we can delay.
Actually, we'll go to the Polito lab. Sorry, go on.
Oh, sorry. It was years ago, like years ago, back when Cheddar was Bree. And Bree decided that I was too innocent and needed to be corrupted, and wanted to teach me how to rob a liquor store. And started teaching me how to lockpick, I don't know, like a register or safe or something up at the liquor store in Harmony. Kind of near the repair shop. And while we were doing that, messing around, and she was looking out for police and stuff, the chicken man just walked in front of the door and stared at us, and then walked away and disappeared, and we tried to follow it outside, and it would hang up near trees. and then disappear behind a tree, but it never hurt us, but it played that game of just walking at us, staring and disappearing.
Say
Over
anything
time.
to him?
No, not really. We were too afraid. And we thought it was just like some weird freak thing, but then it kept happening more and more, and then more was happening, and then eventually people were getting handcuffed and bashed in, and we were being locked in houses, and people were forced to choose who to give to him, otherwise we would all get hurt. He would leave bullets and flowers and it's been so many people. It's been Lexi Law and Flop and Aaron Cox and now Tom, and I can't even remember who was at all of the parties. Gumbus, I can't remember all the people that have been hurt by him. Yeah, I guess Edbert and Junior and
Edbert too?
They were talking shit at him today.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Edbert.
I love baby MC.
Yeah. Did he have a megaphone?
Love him though. No.
Thank God. For context to what I was saying before, directly to the south is as far as I've seen the Check-in Man come to the lighthouse.
Very well today. Now what are we doing here?
Oh, someone's
His
in.
word, it was the chicken. But if that was the person messing with the gate, then I'm worried that me putting that stuff out there means he can come here now.
What did you all put out?
Human skull, human bone, and a hammer.
What's that thing hanging from the tree?
I don't know, but it's
That
been
tree's
here.
in purgatory.
This one specifically?
Something like it. I remember the tire hanging off of it. I don't know if it was a tire or that ball or anything, but it had stuff hanging off of it like
Oh wait,
this.
that looks like look. It is a buoy. Okay. I hang a buoy.
I don't know.
He
You know what's
said
weird to me? When we were at the lighthouse, man, do you remember when we were down at the lighthouse and we saw the red headlights and that everything was on fire?
Yes.
Did you say red headlights?
Yeah, I
Yes.
took photos.
yeah, the car flood.
You took photos?
Yeah.
I took a couple photos, yeah.
Can I
That's
see
super
them?
cool car.
Because the fire looked... I don't know. Weird.
Could have been Noxie. You think it was the fire you saw with me?
So here's the thing. When we pulled up, so the photo I have, I see two
Ooh,
lights
there's
and they're
speeding cars
red.
going down there.
Where?
They just went down Calafia Road, whatever the fuck that is. Catfish View. Two of them.
People do live down there.
I mean,
Who?
Jenny Hall and...
Stag and Jenny and two of the Diamond Dogs.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Have they had any encounters with them?
I don't think
Not
Jenny
that I'm
has.
aware of, and the Diamond Dogs, I'm pretty sure would be like, dog, I saw the craziest shit. Yeah, I don't think they'd be very secretive about it.
What was I saying?
We were talking about the headlights in the car.
Okay, the photo. So
Are
the
you guys
photo.
okay if I go get smoke?
Yeah, go ahead.
I left him out there.
So the photo that I have, actually, I'm gonna need to ask Andy. The photo I have looks like taillights that are on
I think they
versus
were
headlights.
But I think,
But when you
no,
look
no,
at the
they
photo,
are
it
tail
looks-
lights. Because
Could I see the photo?
Yeah, but when
'Cause-
we pulled up, the vehicle was facing out towards the ocean, wasn't it?
No. I think it was because he closed the trunk. Actually, I don't know.
If it was red headlights and the trunk was open, it was most likely the Dodge. The thing
But
that's getting me
it
though is
looks
the
like-
fire.
It looks like the trunk is open on this view. Here, I'll show you, and you can even see
Okay.
Chicken Man with something in his hand and everything on fire. Give me a second.
I would
I'll
check
send
the
both
MDW, but I am clocked off duty. I don't know if you have it in the MDW.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
text
however.
this to you, and then I'm gonna email it to you.
Noxie's down there. Noxie just set on fire and flew off.
Huh? What?
Noxie, the bird, just set on fire and has now flown off. He's flying towards where the chicken man.
Oh, we also have photos from Air One.
Do you?
Yes, and they were using the spotlight, so it's clear. 1 sec.
Okay.
Alex is just on 10-8, so.
Something you guys should know, I guess, before Andy gets back. My involvement was because Andy reached out for help, and I tried to help her. And yeah, the big takeaway with the Chicken Man is that he's always operated off of close proximity to people. I became a main target for a while, and slowly as time went on, people started getting, I guess, targeted that were around me too. And it seems like he works in proximity with others.
It's a good thing I care about nobody but myself.
There you go.
Man, why does it look like numbers? Why am I seeing that? Am I going crazy?
What is it?
The pictures with the fire. Guys, stay here and talk to Anne. Back in a sec. I'm not going far. I'm gonna go and see Storm.
All right.
Oh, actually.
me come over here. This you? You made this?
Yeah. Mhm.
What, this is everything you have so far?
Yep.
Holy sh... Jesus Christ. Tom, this is insane. I mean, it's amazing, but it's a lot of work.
Mhm.
So what happened to you?
What do you mean? What happened to me?
I think last time I saw you, not to be blunt, but I don't think you look like this.
Oh, yeah, I got tortured and acid thrown on me.
By who?
I don't know. But the cops got him. He did like 370 months or something like that.
You don't know who it was?
No, from what Pez told me, I was having emergency surgery. They were trying to save my life because it was bad.
Well, I'm glad you're alive.
Yeah, so am I.
I'll have a really good read of this document when I get a chance. But I really appreciate you sharing this with me. But November 2nd, there's gonna be, you'll receive an invite for a Dia de los Muertos party. So come dressed up, wear as
Okay.
much disguises as you want,
Okay.
and everybody wants to come that's involved with Norman in any capacity will be there. Consider it a summit, a council, whatever you like, but it's so that we can share everything we know so far with each other in one place.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have miscommunication, and it's very frustrating, which is why I've been putting everything in a document.
Exactly. Well, we certainly might need someone to put the information somewhere, so I mean, it's all going to be information that needs to be written down. So if you could comment, it'd be fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, I'm doing what I can without, I'm not a cop, so there's only so much I can do.
Hey, you're doing what we do, which is observe and take notes. Be careful. right here alone a lot of the time. You said Norman's car was here yesterday. Did he come get it?
I don't know. I went out on a boat and then I came back and his car was gone. So I assume he probably went and got it.
Okay, well, be around for a few more hours. So, anything happens, just give me a call, okay?
Yeah, sounds good. I'll be here writing stuff up, so
Thank you, Snow.
of course.
Go and thank for the 7 months, by the way.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I'm aware.
It's not good. It's not good.
I'm aware.
Dark, you didn't fill Matt in on the Edward situation yesterday?
I was there for the beginning of it.
Yeah.
Andy, why did Noxie set on fire?
I think she was trying to show me that she was the one who set the fire at the Chicken Man.
Oh,
Which Richard then confirmed.
Noxie was
So-
trying to kill the chicken man.
What did you
for ya?
confirm?
Yeah. I asked him why, for all these years, why me? He said I'm an anomaly. I said, how so? Please, just anything, please. And he said, death lingers around you. Why else would he, quote unquote, protect you?
How? How is that true?
Wait,
I know.
hold
I
on.
said, hasn't he been, quote unquote, lingering around everyone as of late? I don't see how I'd be any different. And he said, not everyone is marked. And I said, marked? And he said, maybe you should talk to Mr. Bones. And I said, did Noxie do the fire? And he said, yes.
Did you ever meet Norman before he was this?
Well, yeah. He just owes me my retainer for the court case he never showed up for.
Wait, hold on. I've never been targeted by the Chicken Man. But I was one of the individuals attacked by Norman.
Yep.
Is it possible that... See, no, because Norman had everything documented, or so we think. The only thing I could possibly think of is whether or not you could have... Well, no, because he targets other people. Anyways, my thought process is maybe there was a list of people he was going to pursue, but didn't before he was caught.
Norman?
Yeah.
Have you seen his journal?
I'm not looking at his journal. I refuse.
Fair enough. He documented just... Oh, hold on, excuse me.
Okay.
I apologize. Essentially, Norman documented just about everything, including the people that he met in passing. And a lot of the people that he met in passing, he specifically focused on prioritizing, keeping an eye out on them, or keeping in touch with them. So a lot of the people that he came across eventually became victims. So to say that he had a list, I don't think Norman necessarily had a list. More so that he kept a documentation of the people he's met. And just about every victim that he's come across, or everybody that he's come across has become a victim at some point.
Okay, well, I guess the next question for Norman is, who is marked and how does one become unmarked?
What does marked even mean?
Well, at this point, it implies that the Chicken Man is after you.
I'm just confused.
Well, yeah.
Trust me, you, me, and everyone else here.
Yeah, I don't have a
What'd
damn
Storm
clue.
say, Richard?
Just wanted to know about the 2nd of November, and she's been watching stuff here. She was letting me know about that kind of stuff. I think she just wants all this to be over, and she's...
So she can continue her normal life in which she goes to the house where
Yeah,
Cleo's
sleeps next
room
to
is still-
Cleo's room.
Ugh.
No issue at all.
That's a whole other can of worms that, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. So, not to ask such a bland question, but where does this leave all this right now? Because it sounds like he's so far from done, and yet at the same time, obviously we're, I don't want to say quote unquote safe here, but we're, you know, what's to say as soon as we leave, something isn't going to happen? Is there anything that does say? Has he mentioned anything?
All I know is that there's a lot of unknowns.
He's across.
Is he?
Yes.
You know, Abdul.
There he is.
Oh.
The car.
Well, if you want to get a good photo of the front, there's your chance. And there's Noxie.
Oh, Noxie. Please be careful.
Oh, I hate that.
Noxie.
Is that a crowbar or a hammer?
Probably a hammer.
I was gonna say it looked like a crowbar, but I thought his weapon of choice was a hammer.
What does he want, Andy? What did he say?
He said he wants to take Norman's job. But wants Norman dead or gone. Or
How did
whatever.
you know he was here? You saw him?
What?
Did he
I just saw the car.
Did he text you or anything? What's the last text
Well,
you
he's
sent?
been texting me, but I just saw the car.
Oh, he's trying to hit the bird.
Oh no. We can't let that happen.
Well,
We can't. Nothing can happen to Noxie.
Noxie's in the air.
Is she okay?
yeah, it's fine.
Oh, she's going.
You know,
Andy, no.
there's very few things in this on this island that actually concern me, and all of my past experiences with him is something that will always be scarred with me forever.
I'm going over there.
Oh, she's on the ground. No.
Hurry! Thanks, Noxie.
Why are you over here?
Because
Because what?
we need...
What? What do we need?
We need all the help we can get. And if someone wants Norman dead, that kind of makes them an ally. And I know that they're doing really fucked up things to Andy. But Richard might know something. He might know how to kill Norman.
Well, have you considered talking to him?
That's what I try to do.
Well, he's right here. Oh, no, that's Storm.
He drove off.
No, that's Andy. Disregard. That's Andy.
Where is she? Where is she?
Where are you?
Noxie's on the road.
Where?
Okay. Where are you?
I'm with Matt. I'm with Andy. We're on the other side of the road.
Okay. I'm running over right now. You're on Catfish? I see
Where is
you.
she?
Okay.
Noxie was down by that car. Noxie kind of blew somebody up. Noxie kind of set somebody alight and blew somebody up.
Noxie killed someone?
Yeah, there was a...
Okay.
Drove through
Where
the
is she?
fireball.
Noxie!
Let me get in the car.
Oh, wait. What's this? That's not the car, is it? Is that his car?
It looks like, I don't know for sure, but it looks like Tommy's from, Bundy family.
Yeah, that's Tommy's car.
He's in the water.
He's a bad driver.
Do you have anything to eat? I'm kind of hungry.
I'm just gonna drink.
It's all right.
She scared him off, I think.
Yeah, probably. Can I ask you a question? Do you think I'm next?
Not if we have anything to do with it.
Where did you see Noxie?
Noxie was right here behind the car.
Was she just sitting? Or walking, I guess, not flying?
Yeah,
Okay.
right here.
Did you see her fly away?
No, I was looking towards Richard.
Maybe she just flew away, right?
Yeah. I think Noxie's fine.
I hope so. I'm gonna see if she went back to the lighthouse.
Where's Andy?
Went back to the lighthouse.
I don't even know what to think.
I don't think anybody knows what to think. Well, like I said, I write everything down, and even I'm like, what the fuck?
She at the
Andy said she was going to the lighthouse.
All right, I'm gonna swing around. Hey, there was a phone in the glove box, and I imagine that's Noxie.
Hey, Noxie.
I'm gonna call Andy. Hey, Noxie is by the bridge, and she's flying like along the mountain, sort of following the road to the east on Catfish View. Noxie was on the railing of the small bridge that you said the chicken man won't cross, and was on fire and looks exhausted. But Noxie is flying right now. I still see her. If you can see my car on the other side, she's just further up the mountain. Yeah, she's okay. But no. Don't apologize. When I crossed to the other side, I didn't see Richard. I have no idea where the car went.
This way.
Okay. Richard is saying he drove off. I didn't see him cross that way.
Noxie scared him off. He got out of the car to come towards me with a hammer, and then Noxie...
Okay, Richard is saying that he got out of the car with a hammer, and then Noxie scared him off. Alright, you want me to come pick you up?
Yeah, there's some names in here. That...
You have more food for Noxie? Alright, we can probably get that sorted.
Did she look hurt or anything other than exhausted?
No, just exhausted. So, Noxie was sort of perched right here on this corner to the right, this railing.
Yeah. Okay.
And then as soon as we, passed,
yeah.
like I said, looked over her, looked exhausted, and she took off.
Thank you.
Does anyone have a fishing pole or a fishing rod?
I do.
Where's the fishing spot?
It's in Polito. You have to sign in with the guy.
Polito we go.
You guys okay?
Mm-hmm. Is there a fishing tournament going on?
Yeah, honestly, I just sign in, I get one fish, and then I leave.
I have an idea. Fishing spot is here. We could just cut through to the fishing spot, see if anyone's there, and then get a fish from that.
Yeah, we can try. I think I can see if anybody's... Oh wait, actually, somehow I'm still signed in.
Oh, perfect.
But I would have
quickest
to go to the
way.
fishing spot. Never mind.
Yeah, we'll head there. That's no problem.
Well, you have to like meet up at the fishing stand at the beginning of the job.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is anyone else doing the job?
Looks like 2 other groups are, so hopefully some are there.
If they're there, then we're good. Do you have to be signed in for you to sort of legally be allowed to fish?
Yeah.
Okay.
It tells you where it's safe and where you're not gonna catch any endangered species or anything.
Well,
Population maintenance.
yeah.
I hate to ask the question, but does anybody have something to eat?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let me just put it in the glove box. There you go. And it's not the nightstick.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty certain. Yes.
Well, I have my nightstick and all of my PD gear on me right now, so I don't need the nightstick.
Well, the reason it was there was because I put that there so I could grab the phone. Which, again,
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure I mentioned, but there was 2 things in the glove box: a phone and a knife. A knife from before.
But who's just the phone?
Exactly.
Not mine.
Sure as hell not mine.
Not mine.
You know, Abdul in this diary used to help Norman.
What page did he help Norman?
As it was pretty early on, I think.
Has anyone looked on the phone?
I'll put it in the glove box. I didn't know if Storm was gonna jump in the car, and so I looked in to make sure I at least grabbed the knife, and saw that, so I took them both.
I don't want
Have
to.
it there.
I don't want to say anything to Storm, but where does she stand in all this right now? If anywhere?
Probably with Cody
Okay.
telling me to go die, pretty much.
Okay.
Sorry. As far as me personally, I'm not allies.
No, that's fine. I mean, Storm and I are, I think, mutual, but we're not. I don't know. I have an interesting relationship to think that, you know, Cody and her are a thing when, like you said, Cleo and everything. I don't know. I have mixed emotions.
There's no one here. So maybe if people have been here recently, there'd be fish around.
I can check the water real quick. Let me take a look. I'll step out. Is there anything still?
No luck.
No. Now I have wet shoes. I don't even care about the wet shoes. I have wet socks now.
That's the worst part. Andy, you want to try try fishing, maybe. We'll see.
You're not gonna arrest me.
No. Maybe grab a couple instead of just one, just in case.
Yeah, she might need more now. She only ever eats the eyeballs, though.
Oh. That's it's a pretty small meal.
Pretty small bird.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Back in a sec, so I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Fishy. Oh, it's all oily.
Ew. Wait, what do you mean by
Pollution.
oily? Like,
Fish oily.
oh, okay. Oh, you meant like
Not like there's a
BP
spill.
spill.
No.
Okay. I was just making
Just
sure.
up the river.
Hey, you know, the Dawn dish soap, I think that did one.
Tessa just woke up in a cold sweat somewhere. Oh god.
Thought that was
Okay.
Noxie on the rock. That is definitely not Noxie.
Dude, my life. You know how many birds I noticed now because of all this?
That's okay. That's just like if you've ever bought a new car, like anything like that. You've never seen them on the road, and then you get one, and then you literally can't stop seeing it. Or there's actually there's a term used for, I forget what it is, but it's essentially if you've never heard a word in your entire life and then you learn it, suddenly you start hearing it over and over and over again, back to back. Despite not having heard. Yes, there is. I just don't know what it's called.
That's not the same thing as like. Oh wait,
Remembering
hold on.
something wrong.
Yeah, like that.
The masses remember it wrong, like Bernstein Bears or whatever.
Yeah. What is that? The Mandela effect or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't think it would. Is it the same as the Mandela effect? Like.
It's not the same, no. I don't think so.
Okay.
But it does still have to do with humans recognizing patterns where they don't exist.
Did you know that there's no T in Skechers?
Is it Storm Payton? Is that her name?
Yeah, that's Storm. What did she tweet?
She
I saw
tweeted
that.
just a book of info at this point. Does my safety even matter? Smiley face.
Great. Good idea.
She chose to live there, you dumb fuck. What do you mean? Oh, I checked up with a guy whose fucking dad runs around
4
stabbing
minutes
people
ago.
and...
Don't worry, I'm
you know,
fine.
there's other
I'm
guys
used to
in
people
purgatory,
leaving me.
and oh, people are dying at the lighthouse all the time. No, I live right across from death, and no, I actively chose to move in next to my fiance's dead girlfriend's room, and but what? I'm not safe? How come no one cares? Fucking moron.
So again, 4 minutes ago, she tweeted, "Don't worry, I'm fine." Smiley face. I'm used to people leaving me. And then, again, the most recent, just a book of info at this point. Does my safety even matter? Alright. So I wonder if you can just fish at the fishing spot.
Tell me not to do it.
In.
Tell me not to do it. Tell me not to do it. Tell me to put my phone away.
No. Don't tweet. No. It's not worth it. Think about it, right? If she already doesn't like us for leaving, don't you think she would try to do something to sort of sabotage, you know, something?
I'll shoot her.
We don't have
Allegedly.
to well, let's, you know.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh, no. He's following us. He's following us.
Oh.
Okay.
Not physically, but he does that all the time.
Yeah, okay. You sure that wasn't just like a sharp rock?
There's no way. There's no way.
No.
This vehicle has... Okay, this vehicle has been run to the max for a while, but there's been a considerable amount of downtime. The tire should not have just popped. The only time that's ever happened is like... Oh, God.
Oh, God!
Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Oh, fuck.
Right.
Okay. Yep, this is...
Swap.
Yep.
I choose you.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, let's all get out and push, okay?
All right. I got this. Oh, fuck. Can you grab...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Andy, do you have a gun? Okay. Like it'll... Yeah.
All right. We got to rock it back and forth, flop. Back and forth.
Okay. Toward me.
Back
Ready?
and forth.
Let's go.
There we go.
Holy shit. Why is this thing
Almost
so
there.
heavy?
Because it's a car, flop. What do you
But
mean? Why
it's
is
a
it
V8.
heavy?
I drive like a little car. It's called my 5'7". It's a
why it's
Toyota
heavy.
300. Jesus.
Did you
I
just
drive
try
small cars for
arguing?
a
But it's a
reason.
V8. How
I'm
is that
ready,
a point?
push. Jesus. V8 they're heavier. I drive a 1.4 cylinder.
Get in.
Why is it heavy? It's a car, flop.
I know it's a car, Andy. I know it's a car. I'm giving up all my big cars.
Are you sure you know that?
I do.
That's why it's heavy. It's a giant machine, and it's heavy.
You're right. You're right.
What
I'm
happened
gonna
to
leave
my
my
buttons?
emotions right now. Tensions are high. I'm trying, okay?
I know.
You say he does this specifically?
Yeah, he loves popping tires. Like, loves it, and then he usually shows up in his car, and he might take out what Noxie... Oh my god.
Okay,
he does that.
we actually can't steer.
Why,
Yeah.
Tires gone?
When he bashed my head in, he popped all of the tires and then walked at me.
We believe that the chicken man might be following us right now, and apparently he likes to pop tires. Dad. So, yeah.
With a gun?
What? No, just, you know, with death shit.
Like
Whatever the fuck.
Him?
Yeah, you know, death shit. Just like he stabbed the boys without even moving towards them.
Or like he caused a giant flame wall across his fucking car like 15 minutes ago.
That
I guess.
was Noxie.
Noxie.
That's
Keep up.
Noxie's
Noxie?
death shit,
Okay.
Flop, please.
Listen,
Don't say ridiculous things.
please. Are you kidding me? The chicken man is pretty ridiculous, okay? He
Oh,
does a
Flop,
lot of
you're-
shit.
You're doing a little bit of crazy talk right now.
Crazy talk?
Yeah, I need you to
You know what's
focus
fucking
up here.
crazy? Is that my trauma from 2 years ago is resurfaced, and I'm looking at the same motherfucker that tried killing me. That's pretty fucking
well, at
crazy.
least you got to bury the trauma so that it could resurface. That must have been nice, Flop.
No, actually, it wasn't that nice, Andy.
Oh,
okay?
well, it wasn't
None of
nice
this
having
been
it
nice.
continuously here
I'm
the
sorry
entire
that you're
time,
going
Flop,
through
where
it,
I
too.
had to deal with
I'm
it all the
sorry that you're
fucking
going
time, and
through
I'm
the same
sorry that
shit
you're
that
having
I'm
to go
going through.
deal with it too,
Okay,
Flop, and all I'm
whatever.
saying is that you
Hey,
that he doesn't
enough
set
from
stuff
the
on.
both of you. Jesus.
Hey! Not
We
the
have
time.
no tires. We're going to the U-Tool. We're picking up a tire repair kit. We're gonna fix this, and we're gonna leave. Where are
Everyone
we
buy
going?
one.
I don't know. I don't know. But if you see him, let me know.
Andy, keep a lookout, okay?
Yes, sir.
This mess at some
You
point.
started
okay?
it.
When?
Grab
When?
the other one.
Stay on your side.
I'm on my side. I'm on the right side right now.
Whatever. What of justice?
I wouldn't even say that right now. Are you kidding me? I don't think there's any amount of law that would. Oh, I see.
Oh.
He's still here.
It's okay, he's not hurting us.
Are you sure?
He's
It's just the
taunting us.
yeah.
He says very casually and unconcerned.
Andy,
Yes.
I don't mean to be unsensitive here, but I'm gonna ask you some questions.
Okay.
How long have you been stalked by this person?
Like 2.5 years, probably 2 years.
Are you dead?
2.5. No.
Why
Well,
not?
hold on,
Keep it that
fucking
way.
Yeah,
blunt.
hold on, wait a
Why
minute.
not?
If you were gonna, if you were just gonna,
I said
end up
I'm
at
gonna be
that,
insensitive.
then you should have just
Insensitive.
worded it. Did you die though?
But did you die though?
Oh,
Oh,
oh, get it. That's a brick. That's a brick. Get in.
Why is there
Get
a
in.
brick?
Get the fuck in.
Huh?
I don't know. No, I don't want to
Do you
know
see
why
that
that's there.
brick? Do you see it?
Oh.
It's gone. It's gone. But there was a brick.
My point is,
That's
he
new.
said he could, if he could,
I've never seen a
he
brick.
could have killed you at any point, but he hasn't.
Okay, hold on. Dad,
I know
Dad,
that
Dad,
doesn't make it better.
No,
I've got to keep me from harm
Oh,
here.
he just constantly
You
mentally
can't
torments
just,
you. And
you can't
causes
just
you
ask someone,
immense
well, are you
suffering.
dead yet? And cause
No,
that
I
to be
didn't
a good
say
reaction.
that.
No, but
I
did
said,
you
"Are
die?"
you dead?"
Hold
You know,
on,
question
no.
mark.
I am a very insensitive person. I'll openly admit that. But not even I would look at Andy and be like, "Did you die though?"
I didn't
Listen.
say that.
Hold on.
That's pretty
Dad,
much what you
Dad,
asked.
Let me step in here, okay?
That's really mean.
Do you think that?
He also followed it up with
Do you
why
think-
not?
Well, exactly. But my point.
Oh wait,
my
hold
point.
on. No, he actually has a solid.
A
Listen,
solid
if
what?
he hasn't,
I have a solid
that
what?
makes sense. No, that he actually brings up a solid point. He wants you around, which means he's gonna keep taunting you,
I beg to differ.
but
Lucky
not
me.
kill you.
Lucky me.
I don't. Okay. I'm.
Okay, good point. He wants to hurt all of you, and then maybe take some more of my fingers. Maybe bash my
Well,
head in a little bit more.
You don't
Andy,
care about us.
I feel much
Andy.
better. Yes, he
Yeah.
does. He goes after the people around me. Tom is literally in the ICU from earlier.
Wait, which Tom?
Bye, Tom. HOA Tom.
What's his name?
Tom.
Wait, was that the car that was in the water by the bridge?
No, that's
No.
Tommy from. No, that
Okay.
he's an EMS. Listen, I'm stepping in real quick. I don't know if the Chicken Man necessarily is keeping you around, Andy, as more it is that you have done everything in your power to avoid and run and step away. I wouldn't go on the safe assumption that after all this time, you know, I would argue that you've probably lived your life a little abnormally after he's resurfaced, right?
Well, like I've changed. in
No, I'm not
behavior
saying that
too?
you. Well, no, I'm
I
not
mean,
saying
I
your
have.
behavior
I
too.
had Denzel with me one of these times, and so you know that was much different than just running.
Yeah, yeah. Well, my point being though is that you haven't just lived your normal 9-to-5 life since the Chicken Man's been in your life, right? So I don't know if he's necessarily keeping you around or if you're just doing your best to avoid it, which is, in my opinion, helping your case, right? But obviously he's going to keep tormenting.
Does he primarily communicate to you via text?
That's the only time he says anything other than his automated voice message system. Yeah.
Bros, can we go to get these bones checked out?
Should I clock on duty?
Andy, I'm sorry. I know I was nasty then, but I just was. I don't know what I was doing really. I think I was trying to calm you down.
No, that's fair. You have nothing to apologize for.
Richard, do you have his number?
Chicken Man, no.
Yeah.
Why?
Andy, can we have his number?
Yeah, sure. I
Can
don't
you
care.
tell me his full name?
Richard Fritz.
What's his number?
It's there.
Can you just read it out to me really quick to make sure I got it right?
415-320-7182, I believe.
Is it 82 or 28?
415-320-7182.
Damn. So?
Huh?
No, nothing.
You say sock?
What? No, I said damn, sir.
Don't talk about my dog like that. Sock's a good boy.
Oh man, thank God you weren't there for the song at Ooh.
Oh God.
Huh?
Nothing. No.
What did I bet? No, please.
No,
Go ahead,
no,
inform me.
no,
I want to know.
No. It would have been very inappropriate if you had been there because you are our son.
What the fuck does that mean? With all due respect.
Oh, well, there's a new department in the PBSO called the SBU, the Special Bard Unit. And we have an individual by the name of Garth Crooks, who's a phenomenal singer. And we're here to change people's lives around using nothing but music.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's nice.
What is that?
There's nothing there.
Hey, wait, what about the knife?
Yeah, bring it.
I'm staying here with them.
So you all don't want to come with me to find out?
Fine, let's go.
We could. Yeah, let's go.
Where's the phone? Should we get the phone?
Andy, question.
Probably should.
Have they ever used a bomb?
Have we ever tried to blow him up?
No. Has he ever used a bomb?
Has the Chicken Man ever thrown a bomb at me? No.
He used
one on a
cultists.
car?
No.
Hey, Gunner.
Hey, Dark.
Hey, what's up, Gunner? Command crane again. What is this shit? Did I ever tell you about the time I was kidnapped by cultists?
Is that before or after you got me kidnapped by cultists?
I'm sorry. Wait, what? When were you kidnapped by cultists?
Wait, I need you to get me a small scraper, please.
That's fine.
Hello?
Yeah, I heard you. I heard you.
Scalpel, anything we do. Anything I can get a powder from.
Yeah, I got something. Here you go.
I'm gonna give you the knife and the phone. Right? Swap the knife. See if there's any DNA, either, you know, the actual blade or on the handle. Check for fingerprints, dust it. Phone. Well, obviously check if it's unlocked, but get it scanned and all that.
Yeah.
I'm doing my job.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, I hate this feeling. I hate it. It's like fucking writing on a chalkboard.
Yeah, it's not a comfortable thing to do. So this is how I was able to confirm the death of Chino. So, you know, I guess it
Kill Norman, do you think there's a
does some
chance
wonders.
that knife is special and I'm supposed to do it with that somehow?
Who do we hate more, Norman or the Chicken Man?
Chicken Man.
Why?
Because Norman actually communicates and there is a way to win his game. And he plays a game. Chicken Man just does.
Chicken Man's a bitch.
He just does.
I just said it. Okay. I hate him.
Hey, Chicken Man, for what it's worth, you know, I think you're an okay bird. And what Flop said is uncalled for.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Everyone's got stabbed.
I'm sorry for making mean remarks. I didn't mean it in that way. I'm just stressed and frustrated and trying to figure this all out too.
No. Fine. No. Fine. I hope. So I was what? Sorry, I just not that I would recommend befriending the chicken. I mean, you know, given the circumstance, that's a terrible idea. But like, what if this entire push was to get you to? What? What?
Right. We're gonna put this phone in evidence.
Huh?
Why?
Andy, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Has Reed ever been involved in any of this?
You're not talking about Dankleaf, are you?
What? Not to my knowledge. Not with Chicken Man.
Well, this phone has call records from Reed Dankleaf.
Huh?
What?
Yeah.
You're
Can I
100%
see?
sure?
There you go.
You're...
There you go.
Let me take a look. I
Is there a way to like verify that further?
No, that's definitely that's definitely a call log from Reed.
like. Huh? How many?
I'm looking at
Are
at
you
least
sure?
one there.
Let me
Yep.
see. Are you certain? Is it from Reed too? Or is it from? Huh?
I'm just looking at a call log from Reed there. I don't. It doesn't say that it's going or receiving. Let me see it again. Let me see it again. Go to his contact real quick and look to see at call activity. Let me know when you're there, and then just hand me the phone. Let me see.
Can someone call and ask Reed what the fuck this is
Where's
about,
the phone?
please?
Yeah. Let me see
Do
it.
you have it?
Sure.
Do you have the phone? Where's the phone? I need the phone.
Oh, there you go. Apologies.
Thank you.
I didn't.
Thank you. Let me take a look here. All right.
Busy at the moment. Is this important? Oh, what about it? Oh, I don't know because I didn't have much involvement in that.
Okay.
Wasn't that a co-pap?
Yeah,
In
this,
the call activity, it looks like
that's,
Reed's called the Chicken Man
ATM
3
Pierce.
times.
what?
I was tagged.
I don't know what that means.
I mean, I was tagged in the court case, yeah,
But
I
that
don't
is
know
definitely
why.
Reed.
I assume
That is Reed
intended
Dankleaf's
asking me a
number.
question.
Okay, on another problematic note, our system's having some trouble with this DNA.
Something about a street race?
Know
I
why?
What, the knife?
Does it
being
just
the
take a
street
little
race
bit of time?
where,
Sometimes,
I believe it was
yeah,
Wayne
on the
Bridge
bones
motorcycle was
I'm looking at
found.
the,
They were picked up by
if we got any history for the DNA that we found on the
Scarlet,
bones.
whatever her name was, and I sat with the motorcycle literally the entire time. And then I want to
Andy,
say
who
that
was
you may
the
have been yelled at by Snow. Is that a different one?
How long have you had this knife?
He gave it to me up at the hill not long before we picked it
It
up.
was
Okay, so
specifically
we probably
in
had it for about
regards
what, an hour and a
to
half or so?
identifying
2 hours
the
ish, give or
target.
take.
Gotta restart.
Maybe just because
So
they're really old, it'll be harder. Who knows?
I scraped some of the dry blood off,
Mm-hmm.
and I just ran it through our system, and it comes back to Tom Young. I don't know who that is though.
Well, if I mean,
Do you know who that is?
Your Honor,
Yeah, that's one of my
they were
numbers.
alongside
Okay.
X amount of other motorcycles all going down the same track, and this was the motorcycle, and they were driving it.
So Tom Young on the knife and Reed Dankleaf on
Okay,
the.
so we argue that Sai is a consistent racer, but a bad one, and therefore was behind
Sai
the
sucks
other.
at driving.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Sai get an expungement? Sai has 12 counts of street racing. Sure, because I swear the last time I looked, there was a lot missing. I thought it was because of an expungement. Let me take a look. No, I don't believe. Oh yeah, there is no. Okay, no, it had to have been because. Okay, Sai definitely got an expungement at some point.
Yeah,
because
he did.
all of
He
the
also didn't get
priors
stabbed,
that
by the way.
Sai's
Sorry.
attached to
He got his finger
not
cut off.
listed as any charges or process. 4 months ago, 4 months ago, 3 months ago.
I got something, but
2 months ago, still nothing.
no
first
records.
thing is August 28th. Expungement completed for 413.
Nothing.
Ongoing expungement 3.
It's just random,
I
then.
don't know why. That's
Maybe.
very strange. Right. They brought me to a beach trial, and he was found guilty. Get fucked. Yeah. But I don't. I thought this was. What's the report number for this one?
All right, I've concluded everything. Make sure we, Dirk, you want to get that knife in evidence and just get that phone in evidence for now? Just make sure that they're in a safe spot.
Hold on.
They're both on the table.